So today's secret from the studio begins when I hear a lot of commotion in the studio. So of course I head back there to see what in the world is going on, only to find out that what's going on is that we have a snake in the studio. Now first let me say, I'm not an expert on snakes. I do recognize this to be a garden snake. It's not poisonous, it's not a rattlesnake, but I'm still scared. And most of the rest of us at WHTN are also a little on the panic side of the meter because snakes in studios, snakes don't belong in television studios. So this snake, whether it's a him or her, I do not know, but he or she has wrapped themselves around one of the cords that go to the camera. So that's not acceptable. I know that we've got to get the snake off of the cord and out of the studio so that we can film, so that we can get the gospel on the air, film new shows. So one of WHTN's newest team members says, I don't mind. I can just pick him up. I can just get him. And I'm like, okay, like if you think you can. Well, we all learned quickly together that snakes are really fast because every time she goes to pick him up, he just goes faster and faster. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get a different plan. You and I, since you're not afraid, we're going to work together and we're going to get this snake out. And I'm telling everybody it's going to be okay. We have a plan, not to worry about a thing. All the while inside I'm thinking, I have no idea what to do. I'm just going to do the best I can and what seems to be the next right thing. So what it seems to me is that maybe I can get a broom handle and coax the snake off of the cord and into this box that we have. And then we'll just take the box and the snake outside and let snakes go where they go. Okay, so that didn't exactly work the way that I planned. The broom handle did get the snake off of the cord, but now the snake, him or her, is on the ground and going really fast. And I know that if we don't get the snake, he or she is going to go behind the area there that goes into another production control or the tech room. And if we don't get the snake out of there, everybody is going to be too afraid to work. We're not going to have any pastors or ministers that want to come in and film if there's a loose snake around. So I know that this job has to be done and that I'm the one that needs to do it with the help of our newest team member at WHTN, who I love and appreciate so very much for her bravery. Okay, so we get the box and we're trying to coax the snake into this box. And so that doesn't work. So then we decide we're going to take the box and we're going to turn the box upside down over the snake and just kind of scooch that box out of the studio and down the employee hallway and out the employee door and into the field, into the open where snakes belong. Okay, so we're scooching, and then I see that snake is trying to get back out from under that box as best he or she can. And I have got the broom handle and the bristles too. Just like, no, snake, you are going to stay in the box. And she and we are coaxing this box out of the studio, down that hallway and into the field. Like, that is happening. There is no other option. And the good news is we were able to do that. I mean, it took a lot of scooching and a lot of me telling everyone, no, it's going to be okay, and a lot of nervous laughter, but we got the unwanted snake out of our studio so that we could film again and get the gospel going out. And I was able to, once we got the snake, him or her, out of the building, kind of just sweep him along into the field where he slithered away and do whatever snakes do, right? So today's secret from the studio, the lesson that we learn is, on every single job, TV studio, homeschooling, lawyer, whatever, there are always tasks that we don't want to do or that might make us a little afraid. Okay, I was a lot afraid. Might make us a lot afraid. The best thing that you can do is put a plan together and put that task, do it right away, because some things are just better when you get them out of the way, when they're done, when they're over. So if you got a task, a job you don't want to do, put a great plan together or a mediocre plan, whatever you can do. Put a plan together, get that task on there, get it done, get it out of the way, and then you can move on with the rest of your day. I will see you next time on Secrets from the Studio.